My name's Ronnie Vanderpool, and I'm a grateful believer in walking in recovery from drugs and alcohol. I want to talk about. I look at my addiction in a positive way today. Uh, 35 years of my life, I didn't go to church. I didn't have God in my life. My family didn't has never stepped foot in a church before. When I went to Woodhaven Treatment Center 22 months ago, I knew I had to do something different because my life was unmanageable. My addiction was killing me. 9 days before I walked into treatment, I woke up from an overdose. I knew I had to do something different in Woodhaven. And I got down on my knees and I started praying. Started praying to God to turn me into a believer, you know. I helped soften my heart, and that's why I look at my addiction, the drugs and alcohol, as a beautiful thing now, because my scars of addiction led me to God. And it was this recovery of 22 months has been nothing but a blessing, you know. It let me know, like, 20 years of addiction led to something great, you know. Thank God it didn't kill me, you know. Thank God I had a chance to be able to learn from my mistakes and addiction. My addiction made me look at myself, made me realize that addiction took my soul from me, you know, and I don't have to be that person anymore, you know. All my brokenness and scars and everything else led me to a beautiful place today that I believe in God. I go to church all the time. The program I work is not NA and AA. Everybody has their own programs, you know. Celebrate Recovery is what I work, and every time I go to a meeting, I feel like I'm getting closer to God. You know, that's the only way my recovery works, is recovery and being a Christian go hand in hand. You know, I try to be a better Christian every day. I fall short all the time. I'm not perfect. Like, I got sober, but I picked up all these character defects along the way. And, I'm just thankful that my addiction it makes me wonder, like, what was I waiting for to turn to God, you know? And now I find peace. That's the only peace I find in my heart these days, is reaching to God, you know? I have this personal relationship with Him, and I sit there and instead of saying I pray, I like to say I have a conversation with God, you know, because there's no certain way that you have to pray. You just talk to God. You let Him know how you're feeling. You let Him know what you're struggling with. I still struggle today, but He gives me that strength to keep on fighting through, you know? And I'm just thankful that my addiction led me to this, because, you know, if I didn't have God in my life, I'd probably be really unhappy in sobriety, you know, or I could have went back out, because I have yet to meet somebody that is sober, that is happy, that doesn't have God in their life. So thank you very much. Have a good day.